Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here at Braintree High School, getting ready for senior night. As Braintree and Wellesley getting set to take the floor here in what is going to be an important game in the final regular season match for the Womps, who are hoping to get into the postseason. A victory here today should get them in.
We're good.
All right. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here at the Herget Gymnasium, getting ready for the start of this one. Just a couple minutes to go before the opening set begins, as the Womps and the Raiders getting set to take the floor. And Braintree's final regular season game, a home game here on senior night. Hello and welcome to the Herget Gymnasium for today's coverage of Braintree Volleyball, getting set to take on the Wellesley Raiders. Mike Wasserman, the coverage here on BCAM TV in the regular season finale for the Womps and also senior night. Two Braintree seniors recognized before today's game as they look for win number 9 on the season. Currently standing at 8-11. A 9th victory would probably put them into the postseason, even though they won't hit that 50% threshold. Strength of schedule really going to help out as the opening serve here underway. Braintree, as usual, in their home blue uniforms. Diving effort as that one kept alive on the dig as it's pushed across by Lynn. And a strong volley here to begin as this one hits the blockers, and Wellesley has scored the first point here of set 1. If you're new to the sport, up to 25, win by 2, and it's also a best of 5 sets. You have to win 3. So 1-0 lead for the visitors, as now the ball will be served by Frampton. On the far side, Braintree will get another opportunity here to go on some offense. As that one forced over, and Braintree has scored for the first time on the hit by Madden. Again, Braintree, a very young team with just the 2 seniors. They're really needing a victory. Nice line drive serve that just clears the net. Pass to the far side and struck a little bit too high. Was it deflected? And yes, the call is the ball was deflected. So Braintree gets a little assist there at the net. Pretty big swing from Aiden Lau. We got the deflection off of a Wellesley fingertip. 2-1 lead for Braintree as it ties it at 2. That seems to be the player they want to go to. Is number 10, Nick Fleischman. He scored both of their points. Now set up for Lynn's first hit, and this one barreled back as Braintree will try it again. Here is Lynn, and he delivers as Braintree jumps back in front, 3-2. So not the same velocity behind that hit, just more of a purpose, trying to use the middle of the floor. And a little change up for the defense. Braintree looking for their first 2-point lead, and that's in play. That is a kill. Both sides playing pretty good here to start in the opening set. A rare 5:30 start as we'll get a new volleyball on the floor. Lynn will try, and again, will get the kill. 4-3 lead for Braintree as we'll have a rotation substitution. And coming in now to serve will be Lee. Jump serve from Lee, back part of the court. As Wellesley now on the far side with a hit that is out of bounds but deflected, as we have seen it twice now, one each way. Pretty uncommon actually to see that deflection called. And we've already seen it twice here in the opening set. That one swung into the net. A rare hitting mistake here to start as Volpe knocks into the net. For an important first set, Braintree does not want to fall behind here. 5-4, the visitors, as Braintree ties it now at 5. Back and forth, we continue to go. Braintree again has led, but has not had a 2-point advantage yet here in the first set. Little spin on that serve, and mistiming the jump, and that will be a violation going on Braintree. That's a tough call. That one was very badly mistimed on the jump, but Wellesley catching a big break at the net. Will be a point for Braintree, tying it up at 6. Either side has utilized one of their 2 timeouts that they are allotted, and Braintree with an ace. Srivastava getting an opportunity here, one of the 2 Braintree seniors. Braintree able to bring it back, but out of bounds. One of the stronger hits we've seen here in the opening set. (7-7). Wellesley now getting ready to serve. This one served by Yang and out of bounds. So we've seen an ace and a serving error in the last 3 serves now. Braintree jumps in front by a point. Another rotation substitution as Ryan Liu checks in, as he will serve. Big swing, but that one way out of bounds. So Braintree with back-to-back points. They have a 2-point lead, 9-7. Looking to take the opening set here at home on senior night. Braintree trying for the 9th win of the season. Certainly on paper, one Braintree wants to win. As this is Lynn, and he's denied by the net. A little bit back from the net there on his hit. Maybe another foot in front, and that one goes right down to the floor for a Braintree point. Trying to get it back now. Braintree is inbounds, and they get the kill. Wasn't the way it was drawn up, but it worked out. Everything's been pretty clear as far as this game goes with the calls. Haven't been anything of question yet. To the far side, tough pass, and Braintree with the block. A couple players in on the block, including Madden, who I think ultimately was the one that blocked that one. And now Braintree's serve goes out of bounds, so a rare serving error. 11-9 the score in favor of the home team. Expect a tight one here between these two teams. Over on the third hit. As that'll be a violation going on Wellesley as their hit. Looked like they must have gone underneath the net there. Braintree with a nice line drive serve from Vo. And that one by the hands, and that one inbounds. Right past the diving arm of Justin Liu. Still a 2-point set. Braintree on top, 12-10. One of the best serves we've seen from Wellesley. As Braintree back towards the net, and that'll be 3 hits on the Braintree side as head coach Standard diving out of the way. Wellesley as close as they've been in a while. Tough pass, that one over the net, but Braintree able to block it. And another fortunate point for the home team, who catches a break on a pass that went over the net. So a lot of things going Braintree's way here in the first set, but still far from done. Up by just 2 points. And this one clips the net. And Braintree has now made 2 serving mistakes here in the opening set. Wellesley hanging around as we're halfway through the first set. Set up for Lynn, and he delivers a Braintree kill. This time going cross court with it. That was a nice pass and set him up for a pretty easy kill. Jump serve, and this one's going to be out of bounds, and a Braintree ace. Couple of them here to start, and a timeout, the first of the set. 15-12 is the Braintree advantage here in set 1. As they have a 3-point lead, they will serve when we come back from the timeout. Play resuming, and right off it, another Braintree ace, back-to-back aces. And out of the timeout, certainly not what Wellesley had in store. Braintree with their largest lead, up by 4, as Lynn continues to serve and continues to wear away at the outside part of the court. Blocked at the net, it comes back onto the Braintree side as they'll hit it over on the 3rd try. Diving effort by Wellesley on the dig, and now it is knocked out of bounds by Wellesley as they almost collided trying to make that play. Trying to jump over the top was Yang. And the Raiders now find themselves down by 5. Again to the back part of the court. That is inbounds, and that will be another ace. That's 3 of them already here for Lynn. Braintree starting to assert some dominance now as this set has continued. Braintree on a big run. Wellesley used a timeout a few points ago and finally able to get one back, making it 18-13. Braintree probably going to keep those timeouts in their pocket for a while. Get 2 per set. And unless it gets close again, I don't expect to see Braintree use one, just to play through here. The far side now, and knocked over by Volpe, kept alive though. And over on the 3rd, oh, great dig. As this one up in the pipes, and it's going to stay up on the pipes, and that's going to be a redo, I would imagine. Can't imagine that's a point. That's got to be a redo. I have never seen that in all the years doing it. That one stays up on top of the pipe. And actually, Braintree was pretty well positioned to force that play. And they get an ace off the redo. So Wellesley's first ace as they make it 18-14, and Braintree going to use a timeout as head coach Standard doesn't like what she's seeing here late in the first set. 18-14 the score in favor of Braintree, as we'll have a timeout on the floor. Play beginning after the timeout, and the swing too far, as Braintree now has allowed Wellesley back to 3. Knocked over the net. Braintree trying to score, they're blocked. Set up again for a third try. Pushed over by Lynn. Long volley. And blocked at the net, as this one forced again to be over on 3. Tough hit there, as Braintree now will get a look to the back part of the court. Forced back, over, and out of bounds. And Braintree gets a much needed point. On the Wellesley side, and Braintree with a couple of key plays here late. Mistiming that one, and underneath the net it goes, as Braintree can't answer. 20-16 here late in the first set. Search for the first set winner. And that one is in play. That's an ace. That was very close, but again, the correct call. We're just going to bear down here. And that one hits the net and back to the Wellesley side. So they exchange serving error and ace. 2 of each now for the Raiders. Braintree has 4 aces to go along with 2 serving errors here in the first set. 21-17 is the Braintree advantage. Line drive off of the net, and Lou now clips the net. Back to 3 at 21-18 as Frampton serves. Sent to the near side and diving. That one is out of bounds, no touch. As Frampton was diving in that vicinity. down to 2. Braintree probably going to use the timeout if they get the next point. Kept alive, and back down it goes. As Wellesley has made it a 1-point set, 21-20 on a sneaky hit. As Braintree allowing Wellesley back in it here. It's the last thing you want to do, let a team hang around. And Lynn trying to help out the cause. This one is back over onto the Braintree side. Again, forced out of bounds. And off the sticks, we are tied at 21, and Braintree has to burn their final time. Oh, no, they're not going to use it. I thought they were going to use it there. 21-21, they're going to continue. Still have one left if they want it, but Braintree electing not to use the timeout. Much needed point now. Forced over. Braintree needs to find a way to have some quality hits. And that's inbounds. That's a huge mistake. And that was inbounds as they make a big-time mistake. The line judge, actually a Braintree line judge, and they make the wrong call here. As we will have a timeout on the floor, 22-21. Wellesley has taken the lead. Play resuming out of the final timeout for Braintree. 22-21, they trail. And now they lead by 2. And a big call at the other end, really changing the complexion. Braintree still needs to focus in. Still far from over, but they're allowing Wellesley a chance to win and steal this first set. And one Braintree led by 6 late. And here's Lynn. That's deflected. And Braintree will get the point. So Lynn not going to allow any other mistakes to be made at the net. He's just going to pound that one. Braintree makes it 23-22. No more mistakes can really be afforded at the net. And now it is punched. Was going out of bounds. Braintree plays it. Here's Lynn again, and that one inbounds, and the Womps have tied it at 23. So a late little rush, and Braintree making this one go down to the wire. As Wellesley will use their final timeout. This one going down to the wire. Again, it is to 25, and you have to win by 2, so good to see some extra volleyball, as we will see a break on the floor. We'll be right back. Play resuming. Oh, great diving play as Lou keeps it alive. Forced it over on 3. Much needed point now. Braintree with the block, and they score. So it'll be set point as Braintree has a chance to close it out. Trying to win this one by 2 points. And into the net it goes, so not what you want to see in closeout mood. That one was short from the start. Got to have a quick memory as well in this sport. One bad hit, you got to be able to get back and make the next play. Wellesley now a chance to go ahead. Nice serve. And Lynn hits it out of bounds. So Braintree with 2 hitting mistakes here late, allowing Wellesley to take the 1-point lead. And now a chance for set point for them. Here in the first set, trying to steal one on senior night. Line drive serve, controlled by the Womp. Set up for Madden, forced over the net. Back it comes. And to Lynn. Lynn hammers it down to tie it up at 25. That one served on a platter for Lynn, and one of the more routine hits he'll have here in this game. That was a no-doubter. Advantage back to Braintree. And the serve is out of bounds as the Womps with 2 crucial mistakes here late on the serves. That's 5 serving errors already here in the opening set. Wellesley now back in front by 1, 26-25. Win by 2. Back to Lynn, and Lynn out of bounds, and Wellesley has taken a surprise first set from Braintree, 27-25, and really a disappointing end to what was a pretty good set for the Womps as they drop it by 2, 27-25. As the teams will switch sides, Braintree trails 1-0 here at home as we'll take a break in the action. Welcome back to Braintree High School here at the Herget Gymnasium. Set number 2 underway. Braintree dropping a disappointing first set by 2 points, 27-25. As we head into the second set, with Wellesley ahead 1-0 and now 1 point to none. All the way to the back part of the court where Lynn controls it. Sends it for Madden, as that one will be returned now. Blocked partially. And set up again. Up and over. And that'll be 4 hits against Wellesley. One to one. Braintree serves. The first time here in the second set, a great serve. Fortunate to bring that one back over, and it goes out of bounds. Braintree jumps back in front, 2-1. And that one also out of bounds. It's going to be overruled. So Braintree had a call go against him back in the first set. Going to get one this time. 3-1 the point. Again, if you don't know how the scoring works, it is usually a JV player that is a line judge from both sides and on the opposite side of the court that your team's on. 4-1 lead. As Braintree with the big block. So Braintree in front by 4. We saw the same story back in the first set, so we're going to have to wait and see if Braintree can continue it all the way throughout. Diving effort, still alive, and up and over. Great effort by Braintree. They almost had a miraculous play to get it over the net. Set up at the net and pushed over. Diving stab from Vo. Back to Lynn. And a dig on the opposite side. And that one's out of bounds with no deflection. It's a Braintree ball and point. 6-2. As that'll go into the net, and Braintree has a 5-point lead early. Does Wellesley want a timeout? No, they're not going to use it yet. Set up for the hit from Lynn. Blocked. And over on 3. Again, Braintree will try on the other side. This time, it's Lynn for the kill shot with the hard hit. And it will be a timeout used now by Wellesley. 8-2 the score in favor of Braintree here early in the second set. Down 1-0. We will return in a moment. Back after the timeout. Braintree looking to add to a 6-point lead, and they cannot, as that one was set up by the hit of Jenkins. Far side, and Lynn, as he hammers that one down, and that ball was live, I think. Coach not happy, everybody was watching, and we almost saw our second one up in the pipes. Braintree bringing a little bit of mustard behind that last hit. Wellesley already with a 1-0 lead, but coach very frustrated with this team after the effort there on that last play. And for good reason. As Braintree with the block. And the deny at the net.
Let's go, Jack.
Braintree has a 7-point lead with the serve. Able to get it over the blockers. And Lynn this time off of Wellesley and out of bounds. (11-3) is the pretty distinct advantage early. And this time it's delivered. A couple of kills, but some pretty good hits by Wellesley. That time McKeever getting the opportunity. (11-4). Tough pass, able to somehow get it around the sticks. That is a big play. That was almost an impossible angle to get that one without going around the edge. Somehow avoided the boundaries of the sticks just above the net. And again, it's Lynn. And again, he spikes it down. 13-4 Braintree. All Womps here in the second set after dropping the first set with a disappointing finish. And Wellesley is blocked at the net. And again coming through. And Braintree's had a couple of them already here in the first set. Or make it second set. Getting it up and over the net. Forced back over a third time as Braintree will try and settle it in. Opposite side now. Another block at the net. And over on the third, they spike it down. Braintree had positioned a couple times to get the dig, but this time not able to recover. And now Hopi, as he hammers it down. Braintree doing a lot of good things here in the second set. This is the stuff they were doing back in the first set, but kind of let it go late in the first set to drop by 2. 27-25, but right now with the largest lead here today, up by 10, 15-5 here in set 2. Forced over the net by Braintree. And another point. Braintree with the serve, and that will not happen here as they were subbing. And the serve finds its way out of bounds. Now with 6 serving errors, still with a sizable lead here, and a kind bounce off the net for an ace. Third of the game for the Raiders. Back-to-back points, it's down to 9. And this one buried right into the middle of the net. Braintree will take that exchange, 1 serving error, 1 ace. Line drive serve from Lou. Forced over the net, and Braintree diving to the sideline, but not able to make a play. Third hit over, and this one hits the net. 4 hits on the Wellesley side. Excellent serve, as it is pushed over to the far side, and Lynn with the kill. As Braintree looking to put it away now, up 19-8. Looking to knot it up at 1 set apiece. Denied at the net, but off of Braintree. This time Madden will get a chance. Handled pretty well by the Raiders. But again, another hitting error. Looks like Wellesley running out of steam here in this second set. Back up and over, and Braintree not ready for it this time. Another substitution. Braintree has doubled up Wellesley right now. It's 20-10. To the far side, and off the blocker for a Braintree point. 21-10 is the advantage for the home team. Line drive serve. And again, getting the point is McKeever. He's had a couple of solid hits here in this second set. But right now, the Raiders can't afford to counter and alternate points. 21-11 is the score. At the net. Played over as Wellesley will return it. And Braintree keeping it alive. Forced over on the third hit. And a little sneak play. They get it to go. Braintree wasn't ready for that hit. They thought they were going to set it up. Two-touch going on the Womps. It's down to 8, and Braintree going to use a timeout. As Wellesley has clawed back within 8 points, 21-13. Braintree still in command, but again, they saw a lead evaporate in the first set, hoping not to have it happen again. Here in set 2, we'll be right back. No, it's a libero. It's called a libero.
What does that mean?
It's just a position on the court.
Oh, I see.
Play resuming. Pass to the outside, and Braintree underneath the net. Going to be called for the violation. Wellesley making a run here late. Push back over. Braintree needs a solid hit now as they keep getting denied at the net. Wellesley's blocker is starting to figure out a little bit more as this game has moved along. To the far side now, Volpe. And again, the volley will continue. Offense now with the opportunity. Tough pass. Braintree look like they may have been under again. And they get the point. Braintree wants it. They're not going to get it. Down to 6 all of a sudden. Braintree built a big lead and now trying to close it out. Set up for Lynn. This time he's able to force it off the blocker. And Braintree finally getting that 22nd point. They've been stuck on 21 a while. 22-15. As Lynn getting set to serve it. Blocked at the net, or partially deflected at least. On the side, and again off the blockers. And Braintree has now found a recipe for success. Kind of getting it to shank off of the blockers the last 2 times now. 2 points away from closing it out. Diving effort and over. Braintree able to stay inbounds and then get the point on the other end. And now set point. Braintree a chance to end it right now. Wellesley blocked. That's been the story here in the second set. Braintree's net presence has created a lot of problems. And that one deflected. Which way is the call going? It's going Braintree's way. And that will end the set. So Braintree wins the second set 25-15. So a much better effort in the second set after a sloppy end to the first. And Braintree has tied it up at 1 set each as we head to the pivotal third set here at Braintree High School. The Womps and the Raiders tied at 1 set each. Welcome back to the Herget Gymnasium. Start of the third set, tied up at 1 set each. Braintree winning going away in set 2. And they have scored the first point here of the third set. So Braintree, who probably should have a 2-run lead, and give themselves an opportunity now to here in the third set. And they've now taken a 2-point lead here to begin. Good start out of the gate. Now that's last 2 points now scored by the visitors, tied up at 2. Serve going out of bounds. So now we've seen both sides make a serving mistake here early in this third set. Strong dig as Braintree sets it up now. Denied by the net. And another swing that clips the net. Wellesley not agreeing with the call. Line drive serve, and that is inbounds. As Braintree now with 5 aces and a 5-2 lead here in the third. As that one finds its way over, Braintree will have another chance. And now, with the moving kill, sliding to his right. Have not seen that much here in this one. As Lynn with a little bit of a slide to his right to get the kill and give Braintree now a 4-point edge. And that one is out of bounds as Braintree again gets the point. They have opened up a 5-point lead, and Wellesley letting things slide now after stealing the first set. Braintree has the advantage. Near side, blocked and inbounds. And that's a big block for the visitors who really needed something to go their way. Point for Wellesley. Excellent setup. Kill. As Braintree back in front, 8-4. Is up and over by Lee. And Braintree was ready. And that a Wellesley. There got a violation on Braintree. Get down and back. Wrong swing. Frampton again with a strong hit on the opposite side. High arcing serve by Fleischman. And now Volpe into the net. Braintree might want a timeout here. It makes it 8-7. This time it's Lynn. And Wellesley able to return it. Another try, and this one is going to be a Braintree point as it rattles all the way across the net. Two-point lead and the serve. Set up again. Here is Braintree, and they are going to be returned. On the opposite side, it's out of bounds. Trajectory not there for the Raiders. Left that one a little bit high. Braintree has opened up now a 3-point lead. Again, it's Lynn serving, and another strong one. Great dig as that one hits the ceiling. Back towards the net and over on the third hit. Up around the sticks. Play still inbounds as Braintree over on the third as well. Long volley. And Wellesley out of bounds. So Braintree's been able to answer the bell after they allowed Wellesley back within a point. Now made it 11-7. And knocked into the net, and the Raiders now forced into a tough hand. That was an unforced mistake, one you got to have from one of your top hitters. And now an ace. And the frustration has completely boiled over now on the Wellesley side. 13-7 after an ace. As we have a timeout on the floor, the Womps gaining control now, up by 6 here, halfway through set number 3. Play now resuming. Wellesley really needing to send a couple of counters here as Lynn trying to give Braintree a bigger lead. And this one is going to hit the ground. A couple of diving efforts. Set up now, and through the hands, as Wellesley cannot control it. Tough break as Fleischman had it go right through his hands. A lot of the bounces going Braintree's way here as this match has moved on. Line drive serve, another good one for the Womps. As this one finds its way over the net, Braintree hitting it right back. Two players in the same spot, Braintree over on 3. Bad pass, and it's hammered right down, and an illegal hit. That's a double hit. Passing has not been the strength here for the Raiders, who have allowed Braintree a couple of clean hits. And that one hammered down. And the serve into the net. (16-9), Braintree by 7. And that one hits the net and clears it. And Braintree gets the ace. Wow, after all that. That's one I thought Wellesley was going to make a play on. Again, all the breaks going Braintree's way right now. Balls in the first set all went Wellesley's way on the 50-50. And Lou again being so close on all of the serves to hitting the net leaves this one a little short. Here's Lynn, and he gets the Braintree kill. Very close to another Braintree ace, and again, not in the right spot as the Raiders running around. Frustration boiling over on that side. Here in this third set, down 19-10. Good pass at the net, but Braintree has to just bump it over instead. Another dig, and nobody plays it. Everybody looking at each other instead of playing the ball. That was certainly Madden's ball. And Lynn, not going to leave it out this time. Another kill. (20-11), Braintree up by 9, and now 8. And the serve is out of bounds, as the line judge makes the right call, or the wrong call, and Braintree obviously knowing that one was out of bounds. The second time we've seen a Wellesley judge make the wrong call on a ball that was out of bounds, with the ref overruling it as he can. (21-13), as the Raiders continue to try and hang around, but again, they cannot trade off points. Lynn, and he goes cross court, and it is out of bounds. they say it was deflected. Wellesley obviously furious. Coach right now working his way towards a potential yellow card on the sideline. At 22-13, the score. After all the theatrics. At 22-13. And out of bounds. Braintree just a couple points away from securing the lead and the third set. Going to go up 2-1 in a match that Braintree has certainly been the dominant team. Oh, nice effort. Braintree over on 3. That's a great play to keep the ball from the floor. Now blocked. And again, as Braintree will have a chance now on offense. Here's Lynn, up and over. Forced right back. And another dig. Blocked. Long volley as Braintree will play it back. Volpe, back part of the court. Both sides not wanting to give it away. And almost getting a hand on that one for the second time. That was close. Excellent effort on the Braintree side. Couple of diving stabs by Dion Lee. Keep the ball going. 23-14. As Wellesley now getting ready to serve. In a match that now teetering in the direction of Braintree. Substitution. And now a timeout going to be utilized. 23-14 the score. We'll take a break in the action.
Hey, Mike. So I didn't understand. What was the story with the yellow card?
The other coach got the yellow card for complaining. He didn't like the call, so he complained to the ref.
And then what happens when you get a yellow card?
Nothing.
It's like a warning?
Yeah. If he gets 2 yellow cards, he's ejected.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was Wellesley, but I don't know if it was.
Play resuming, 23-14. As it's tipped over by Braintree. And blocked down as Gutierrez with a big hit. And now a chance for set point. So Braintree trying to win the last 2 sets. Chance to finish it right now. Cross court. And the pass at the net. Blocked down. And up and over. It was going out of bounds. Braintree deciding to play it. And it won't matter as the net violation going on Wellesley. And 25-14 is the final in the third set as Braintree has jumped in front 2-1 here at home as they have a chance to close it out in the fourth set when we return here on BCAM TV. Welcome back to Braintree High School here to begin set number 4 as Braintree has taken the lead 2-1. And the first point going the way of the Raiders. Braintree, after dropping a nail-biter in the opening set, 27-25, have won handily the last 2 sets by identical scores of 25-14 in sets 2 and 3. Chance to tie the score at 1, and it's done by Lynn. Good job, Wilson. See what type of response the Raiders have here in the fourth set. Braintree not moving, nobody going for that ball. It's going to be an illegal pass, I think, on Braintree. Unless there's a rotation issue here on the other side, which would be a Braintree point. It's a big call in the game. Braintree could potentially take the lead. Haven't seen the issues with rotation at any point here so far in the match, but first time we have seen the official talking with the scorer's table. So a long delay in the action. Still have not had any resolve to the issue. Now both referees going to get together to discuss. We'll take a break in the action. We'll be right back. So the issue has been resolved. Wellesley is serving. Braintree trailing 2-1. Tough pass, and Lynn out of bounds. Hit by Lynn for the second straight time. So a 4-1 lead for Wellesley as they try and force a fifth set. But that one goes into the net. And now their sixth serving error. Mishits it at the net. Womps trying for that killer instinct. Right now, not getting it done. Braintree trailing by 3. And that will be a violation on Braintree again as they trail by 4. And a timeout needed now. With Braintree down 6-2 here in the fourth set as Wellesley trying to battle back. Down 2-1. resuming as Braintree trying to find an answer. And it's been all Wellesley here to start. They have 7 of the first 9. Momentum can very quickly move in a volleyball match. And so far, here in this 4th set, Wellesley getting it back. And Lynn able to bounce back and give Braintree a much-needed point. Now Braintree could really use some points on the serve. That's a serve from Lee. Good, another strong live drive. Lynn keeping it alive. Now to the near side. Volpe off the blockers. And Braintree with consecutive points. They've trimmed a 5-point deficit to 3. It's going to be a tough one towards the net. And they're able to get it over as Braintree will set it up to the far side. And blocked at the net as Braintree will try it again. And out of bounds in front of the Wellesley bench. Braintree's used one of their 2 timeouts. They trail 8-4. Braintree was feeling good about themselves after the 3rd set, but things have changed here in the 4th. And a miss hit. After all that, unfortunate mistake at the net. Eight to 5. Braintree down 3. As this one hits the ceiling, and now off the back wall, it's out of bounds. Floating in the air with the kill. Off the blockers. And tipped off the top of the net. As Wellesley will have an opportunity. They force it out of bounds. What was a 5-point lead is down now to 2. Back onto the Braintree side. And Lynn up and over again. It's been the Lynn show here the last few hits for the Womps, who now have made it 9-8. Diving effort. Another strong try there from Lee, who went to the full-fledged dive, trying to get his hand underneath it and keep the ball from the ground. And it's back to 2, 10-8. And Braintree with an illegal. Looks like a carry. I'm going to call it a lift on the Womps. Near side, Volpe right back. And miss hit at the net. Braintree's made a handful of mistakes here in this fourth set. Open the door now for the Raiders to tie it up.
Come on, Braintree.
Braintree really can't afford these mistakes. They've been the better team, but right now the Raiders have a chance to tie it at 2 sets each. Anything can happen in the fifth. And Braintree gets the much needed point.
Yes, they do. Yeah. All over.
12-9 now as Braintree ready to serve. And this one hits the net and finds its way over, and Braintree has scored on the ace. That one just made its way over. Just about every one of the serves from Lou is in that exact fashion, so Braintree living with it. And this time it hits the net. That's 9 serving errors on Braintree as they've allowed Wellesley back to a 3-point lead. Hit from Lynn, and he knocks it into the middle of the net. Braintree finds themselves down 4. So as they're looking to get back to 5 again. Blocked at the net. Wellesley running into each other there on the other side. And played down. And Braintree falling apart a little bit here at the middle stages of this fourth set, allowing the lead to go as high as 5. And that was not a good serve. Well short of the net. 7 serving errors for the Raiders. We'll see if that changes momentum at all. And Braintree would really do some good here if they could start scoring on their serves. And it's going to be a 2-hit. 2-touch on the Raiders. It's down to 3. So coming down to the wire here in the fourth set with Braintree and Wellesley in the midst of a tight match here in the fourth. Lynn, and that one is deflected. So Braintree will get the point. That one was definitely out of bounds, but it was deflected. So Braintree has closed it to 2. On the opposite side, here is Lynn, and that one inbounds, and Braintree has swinging back. Braintree a chance to Womp's not going away. And finds the net. It's been a problem here in this fourth set. Now Braintree has hit 10. But still trailing. And the Raiders find the open spot on the back part of the court. And it's Braintree congesting at the net. Every time Braintree has countered, Wellesley has been able to answer. And that one is out of bounds. 8 serving errors as it's back to 2. 17-15. Getting ready now to serve will be Poe. As this one is over. Set up for Lynn. And that is a big play. That's a huge. One of the tougher players. Braintree 18-15 have answered. Braintree. We are coming down to the wire. 18-15. Wellesley on the break. Play resuming. And Lynn again is stopped at the net. As Wellesley, multiple blocks. And all of this being done by Jenkins. And Braintree with another 2-touch. As it's back to 5 at 20-15. To the far side, pushed over, and a violation going on Braintree yet again. It's 21-15, and the Womps really falling apart in the latter stage of the 4th set. This one has the making now of going the distance. And it goes to 15. As is inbounds. Wow. That one right on the line. And another. I wonder if fix in here. As Braintree look a little energy. Want to and again Wellesley able to strike, and Braintree right now not giving up the body on that side of the floor. Everything just finding its way down for the Raiders. As they do 5 sets. Braintree again cannot afford another mistake. 24-17 is the advantage. As Braintree able to keep it alive. Now Volpe, and he hammers it down. And a very quick timeout. That was very quickly used by. We'll take the break. Play resuming. As Braintree again cannot afford another point. To the far side and out of bounds. And that is it. Here in the set, 25-18 is the winning score for Wellesley. As we will head to a fifth set here at Braintree High School. We'll be right back.
Come on, Braintree.
Back here at the Hurricane Gymnasium, 5th set, tied at 2. Up to 15. Braintree does not want to drop this one. As that one out of bounds, and Braintree striking first. A good time to start off with a couple of straight points here out of the gates. Forced over as Braintree will push it back. One more time now, and a bad pass. That'll be another 2-touch. Tied up at 1. That's been the head referee's favorite call here the last set and a half now. We've seen that about 7 or 8 times. And forced over as Wellesley has the advantage, 2-1. Momentum so key in this sport. As Lynn again denied. Other side, Volpe pushed back, and again, Braintree has allowed now 4 straight. Need the point now. Lynn again is blocked. Continued blocks at the net, and Braintree has to find a way to avoid that side. Wamps down by 4, and this time Lynn changes up the strategy. Probably a smart decision there. Instead of going for the big windup, goes short with it. Takes something off of it, fools the defense, and Braintree making it 5-2. And the serve is out of bounds. Very untimely mistake. To the far side, blocked but out of bounds. (7-2) now. Braintree trails by 5 in what has been a shock here in this 5th set. As Lynn goes cross court, and he delivers. Braintree looking to make a run. Running out of time now, but still down just 4. Very focused on both sides. Tension's running high. That's Braintree over on the 3rd. And blocked at the net once. And it's going to be a Braintree point on the 2-touch. This one does not want to be won by either side. 7-4, and Wellesley will utilize a very, very quick timeout as Braintree trying to battle back from down 5 here in the fifth set. 7-4 the score as they have a timeout on the floor. Back from the timeout, Braintree with the serve. And that one played rather easily for the Wonks. Here is Volpe. Volpe strikes for the Wonks. As Wellesley now making a couple of careless mistakes. 7-5 the score. Braintree with 3 straight points. Set up for Lynn. As Braintree will try it again. Opposite side, tough pass. And out of bounds, deflected. Braintree within 1. Motion running high on the floor. 7-6. Braintree down a point. And out of bounds it goes. No deflection. And the two sides now are going to switch sides, I believe. And they are going to talk it through. One call has one way, one call has the other. And this is going to be a big call. It's not necessarily a matter of if the ball was in or out, it's a matter of was the ball deflected. And Braintree will keep the call. So 7-7 will remain the score. Play continues. Braintree on a big run. And out of bounds again. Braintree in front. And a timeout on the floor as they will switch sides. 8-7, Braintree has gone in front as Wellesley feeling a little slighted here as this one has moved on. We will continue in a moment. Play resuming. Braintree serving. 8-7 the lead as they switch sides now. And blocked at the net as, again, the Raiders will have a chance. And forced down by Lynn. Lynn with a huge play as he had his glasses knocked off in the process by Volpe as the excitement boiling over on both sides. 9-7, Braintree trying for a thrilling come-from-behind win here in the fifth set. Back to Lynn, and he's denied. Wellesley has done that at least 5 times here in the last set and a half. Coming through with a big-time block on Braintree's best hitter. To the other side, it's Volpe. He is stopped. As Braintree to the net. That is over on 3. And we are tied up at 9. Nine apiece. And Lynn is not going to get it yet. Chance for 3 straight for the Raiders. On the opposite side, it's blocked! And a huge play as Volpe celebrates, but Braintree still with a lot of work to do. Lynn set to serve it. 10-9. Braintree with the lead by 1. And off of it. It's going to be played over. Braintree having a chance again on offense. And a pretty good swing. This one will be played right back. And blocked. Back to the net it goes, up and over. As the noise level has really tapered off. Braintree over on 3. And off the sticks and out of bounds. Braintree up by 2. 11-9 lead. Short serve from Lynn. And hammered down again. Jenkins really has been a big difference for the Raiders as he comes off. And Braintree hoping that they can take advantage while he's on the bench, but we'll see if Braintree can as they utilize their timeout here in overtime, basically, here in this 5th set. So 11-10 the score in favor of Braintree, the lead by 1, as we will resume in a moment. Braintree by 1. And a lift going on the Womps to tie the score at 11. So Wellesley an opportunity here to take the lead. And Braintree allows the point on the ace. One off the floor, kept alive, and hammered into the net as Braintree now uses another timeout here as it's 13-11, and the Womps letting things slip away here in this 5th set. We will return in a moment. Serve into the net. Braintree gets a big break. So now 10 serving errors, and Wellesley with a big-time mistake off the serve. And blocked by Braintree, but is still kept alive. Another chance. We'll see who wants it. On the far side, rejected. Braintree will try it again. Short with it, and into the net, and ties it up at 13. Neither side wants to close the door here on the ball game, as we are tied at 13, heading to another timeout, this time by the visitors. As we will see who wins this down the stretch. Both sides out of timeouts. The rest will be solved on the court when we return. Play back after the timeout. And that's going to be an illegal hit. That's going to be a lift. And Braintree in front. (14-13) as Braintree tries to close it out. And it is going to be a Wellesley point as the Raiders able to get it back. We are going to go past 15 now. Through the hands, Braintree up and over on three. And played down for the Raiders, who take the lead by one. 15-14, Braintree has to score next. You could really use some help from a bad serve, but right now the Raiders with the advantage. A chance to steal this one at Braintree High. And a nice serve to the far side, off the blocker. Another try. And into the net to tie the score at 15. Wellesley's had a couple chances, and they have not been able to hit it in the right spot. (15-15). And the serve from Lou. A little bit more conservative this time. And out of bounds on the hit, as Braintree has a chance to end it. And now if you're Lou, do you try for the perfect serve or do you go conservative again? What does he do? Lou tries conservative again. As that one played over, Braintree a chance to win it on the other end. Up and over as it's blocked right back down. Here's Lynn. He's blocked, and Wellesley will keep it going. Back and forth, back and forth. Adrenaline running at an all-time high. As Braintree fortunate to be underneath, not to be underneath the net there, but the point scored anyway. And Wellesley again has the opportunity. Ahead 17-16, win by 2. And Lynn, and it's a point for the Raiders as they steal it here today at Braintree High School. 18-16, the loss here in the fifth set. And Braintree had their opportunities here to close it out, as they drop it here in the fifth. 3 sets to 2, 18-16 in a thrilling fashion here on senior night at Braintree High School, as just 2 seniors on this Braintree team, but a couple of rookie mistakes late, ultimately costing Braintree late in this one. And again, thinking back to that 4th set, Braintree gave it away, lost 25-18, allowed Wellesley to go into that 5th set. And again, anything can happen when you play the 5th. And they're and leaving the fate of Division. So we will conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching our live stream broadcast here today of Braintree Volleyball, dropping 3 sets to 2 to the Raiders, who really put a heartbreaker on the Womps here on senior night. On behalf of David Eric, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. See you next time.